Hey guys, Cam for 15, back at it with another video for you guys. Back with Rurouni Kenshin, episode 3 review. Yes, the long anticipated episode 3 we keep talking about since fucking July.
I've been waiting for it also. I've been waiting, and yes, we've both been busy, so it's been kind of hard to be consistent with these reviews. Yes, but yes, we're back, and I personally have a lot to say about this episode, and just like the last two reviews, I am gonna be pointing out some differences that I see in compared to the old anime. But before we get into that, Cameron, what is your opinion on the opening of the anime actually?
My opinion on the opening?
Yeah, you go first. Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, honestly, for me, it's a breath of fresh air that this opening is a banger, because I remember watching the old anime back in the day. I love the anime, but my biggest complaints are the openings. Like neither of them are bangers. I did not like any of them. To put it lightly, they sound like shit. Please don't kill me.
Okay.
Yes. If comment section, don't kill me. I'm sure everybody has their own opinions on that, but I just do not like the old openings. Some of the endings back then, they were bangers. I'll give it that, but the openings just nah, they were not doing it for me. Anyway, let's get into it.
Well. So we pick up where we last left off from last week when we saw our boy getting beat the hell out of.
Yeah. And by that one Yakuza guy of all people. And from the last episode, Yahiko did say that he's done pickpocketing, like he's had enough of it. Something so pathetic. And that's when that Yakuza guy, like, I'm about to teach you a lesson, and I'm about to take you to our boss, and he'll talk some sense into you and stuff.
Yep. Now, Karou actually ends up seeing this happening, so it's basically implied that she told Kenshin, go save him.
Now that's one of the biggest differences right there, actually, that I had to point out. In the old anime, both Kenshin and Karou were eating at a restaurant, and they heard the story about Yahiko and his past and stuff. And they found out that the Yakuza actually took him in and stuff. And once Karou heard all this, she went straight over to the Yakuza herself to fight them. So honestly, she's actually smarter and went to Kenshin, because it didn't go too well for her when she went to the Yakuza herself.
Yep. Now, when they go to the when Yahiko goes to the Yakuza boss, he's basically kind of held against his own will. Basically, the Yakuza boss is like, listen, Yahiko, if you're done with pickpocketing, what the hell are you gonna do to pay for yourself? You think you're gonna go be a samurai and do something? So that's basically what he was doing. He basically mentions his deadbeat father and everything. Well, he calls it deadbeat father. His mom, who was in the red light district, who to him was like, I guess to him was garbage. Yeah, he was saying some pretty offensive things about his parents.
Yeah, and that provoked Yahiko to literally bite him in the balls. He bit him in the balls, dude.
I thought that was a leg.
No, he bit him in the balls. If you look closer at
no, I don't want to look closer. I don't.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he bit him in the balls. Yes, and Yahiko starts spitting like, don't you dare insult my parents. They both led normal lives, and I won't allow you to taint their names in such a manner. Yes,
yeah, we find out his dad was an imperialist, if I'm correct.
Well, a samurai who served under the Imperial Army, and his mother basically like stress herself to death trying to raise him. And yeah, that's basically it. And yes, as soon and right when Yahiko is about to get sliced to death right there, Kenshin butted in. And okay. And then Kenshin was like, I'm here to retrieve the boy Yahiko that you have in your hands. And the boss is like, where are the other guys? And Kenshin's like, I had to help them get to sleep for a little while. And that one guy with the weird hairdo, he was about to strike Kenshin from behind, but Kenshin sent him hanging on the ceiling. In the old anime, his line was, "I'm not finished talking. Please hang around quietly." There, yeah. That was a pretty savage line.
Yeah. Listen. He comes in, scares the shit out of him. The Yakuza boss is like, "Oh, those eyes, those purple eyes." Well, he doesn't say that.
But that's basically what he's thinking, yeah.
He basically views that, and he's like, "Listen, let the kid go, otherwise, I'll basically do something about it." And basically, the Yakuza boss is like, "Oh yeah, go right ahead. Take Yahiko. We don't want anything to do with him. We'll get you out the way." They go, they leave. Or what is it? Or at first, Yahiko's like, "I didn't need your damn help and everything," but obviously, Kenshin, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I misjudged you yet again. I have." So that's kind of the thing right there.
Yeah, and as Kenshin like carries Yahiko to go like treat his wounds and stuff, Yahiko, you can see how frustrated Yahiko is and at being weak and stuff. And Kenshin pointed out is being not being strong enough that frustrating Yahiko, and he goes, "Yes, I want to get stronger and stuff." And yes,
yeah. Now after they leave, the Yakuza boss makes a mention the fact like, Kenshin is a man eater, basically.
manslayer.
Manslayer, my bad. A manslayer, not a man,
Man
not a
eater?
man eater from what's that show?
Huh?
What was that show called? Oh, frick. Heavenly Delusions. Not a man eater, because those monsters were crazy.
Yeah. Wow. It's a little too supernatural for me, mate.
I love Heavenly Delusions. Such a great show, but so sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad
Still,
part is
still hoping there could be a season 2, but
I don't think they're gonna do a season 2, sadly.
yeah. You told me it's not as popular in Japan, so
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, a manslayer, and basically the Yakuza boss like, you don't want to tangle with that, and the fact that he only said let's, to kick out Yahiko, that's the best thing you can say compared to what a typical manslayer would probably demand of or do. So, I don't know if these characters are going to be reoccurring villains or something, but I think the dude's not going to test Kenshin.
well, as far as I can say, that is the last time we'll see of the Yakuza. That's the
Good.
last time. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
So they take Kenshin back. So Kenshin takes Yahiko back to the dojo, Karu's dojo, and basically he drops him off. He's like, "All right, Karou, well, here's your new student now, and Yahiko, here's your new teacher." And he's like, "Wait, what? I'm not gonna get trained by this old hag." And obviously, Karu's like, "I'm not gonna train this kid." And second of all, why do you call me an old hag? Yes,
Ugly hag, but yeah.
Well, I'm watching the dub version. In the dub version, he calls her.
No, he said ugly hag. What
Ugly
are you
hag?
No. He said
Really?
ugly. He said ugly.
All right, I guess I'm getting it confused. You're the master for this.
I literally just watched the dub episode.
All right, ugly hag. My bad.
You need to be a master to know that.
Sorry. Listen.
Anyways, yeah.
Listen. I don't think Karu's an ugly hag.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but that's Yahiko. That's his main trend. Like he does. Anyways, that's basically their interaction. Like from this episode forward. That's their relationship now.
Yes. So that's kind of the whole thing. Kenshin's like, oh, well, have fun and everything. So that's
Hmm.
kind of thing right then and there. Um, you had it. Some time has passed. Um,
I think it's the next day, actually. I think.
yeah, Karu's looking for Yahiko, and she's
I don't
just
know.
talking, kind of bad
Right.
mouth. I wouldn't say bad mouthing him, but like kind of criticizing him, and he's up top in the building.
Well,
And
actually, before that, she
go
she
Reddit,
wow.
go, go. You're the one in charge.
Okay. Actually, technically, before that, Karou attempted to train Yahiko by getting him the bamboo sword, but Yahiko smacked it out of her hand. And he says, he turns to Kenshin. I don't want to learn from this ugly hag and stuff. And he goes on saying like, I want Kenshin to teach me. And Kenshin made a mention. He has no intention of passing down Hite Mitsurugi Ryo to any to anyone else. And he he said right now you can become as strong as you want under Karou, but both of them aren't listening to him and stuff. And Karou also mentioned like there were a lot of people interested in entering the dojo because of like the certain police incident from episode 2, and they were only there not to be trained under Karou, but they were more interested in Kenshin. So and Kenshin was like, whoever is here because of the police incident, please leave. They all left.
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot that.
Yes, good thing I'm here to help you remember. Like, anyways, yeah. Come again? Did anyone else get that? Because I didn't.
That's why you're the master of these reviews.
Moving on. Anyways, back to the scene that you were actually talking about when Yahiko is actually on the roof now.
Yeah, he overhears her criticizing him, and basically he's like, "You ugly hag, what the hell are you talking about? Whatever." This leads us into a damn scene to where two former students of Karou runs by and is begging Karou to save them from these ruffians, I guess you can say. And essentially these ruffians come up and they're like, these people attacked us, you need to freaking come out and fight back, essentially. But Karu's like, what the hell did they do? If you're gonna try to hurt my students, well then you're gonna have to pick a fight with me, essentially. Eventually she kicks their asses with utter ease. They end up running away.
No, they were knocked out. They were knocked out. They were knocked out. They didn't run away. They never got knocked out. Cameron, pay attention, man. Anyways, yes, after she knocked them silly, Yahiko was surprised. And Haru goes back to her former students, asking them, so why were they after you? And they made up a story saying that they were like picking fight with people, and they were basically drunks that were picking fights and stuff, and they ran away from them, and that's when the rest of their gang comes up, and then Karou suggested that they enter the dojo to hide out for a bit, and yeah.
Yeah. Now, Yahiko in this whole instance, he's wondering what the hell is really going on with these two individuals. He ends up realizing that they smell like booze, or from their breath, because obviously if you drink a lot, you can smell the alcohol off somebody. Trust me, I know.
But funny story. One time I made it home, my mom was in the house. She apparently smelled booze on me, but I never drank. Like,
Really?
What? I was like trying to sniff myself, and like, what does booze even smell like then? What?
And second of all, it's like you would look intoxicated.
Yeah, like, she literally just accused me of drinking while I was driving. Well,
Hey.
you assumed. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But anyways, well, he ends up deducing that they were kind of the people at fault in this whole incident, which they were, and everything. Then you have the cronies and their boss end up showing up. Now, this boss has some big lips. He's looking like some sort of fake ass Hisoka type of person. I don't know what the hell. He's basically threatening to hand over the freaking people. He also like shoots these cannonballs at the fucking dojo. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
They literally brought out a wooden cannon to. I forgot what those balls are made out of, but apparently they're just as effective as a real cannon. Wow. And they were destroying the dojo like crazy. And once they break in, Karou was literally about to sacrifice herself to them to protect her former students and Yahiko, because they weren't about to just let Karou and Yahiko
go free,
leave after they were trying to hide.
They were like, you're the people that were hiding these dudes up in your freaking dojo, so all together you're all in the big picture too, essentially. But that's when Kenshin shows up.
Slaughter, you say? Now that's no way to talk and stuff, he says.
Yes. So it looked like the guy was going to, like, I don't know, rip off Karu's clothes and maybe do something and touch her up or something.
He was probably gonna do that. Yes.
Listen, I understand she's a cute girl, but come on, man, get some. We need to be men of culture in here. We do not need to be doing stuff like that to women.
That's the kind of people that are out there these days.
I know. Be careful out there, ladies. Be careful.
Be careful. Men, women.
Yeah, Kenshin, he shows up. He says what my co-host just said. They're like, oh, really? You want to see? They shoot the fake buggy ball, I guess you want to say. He cuts it in half with ease.
That just reminded me of that. Like, what? And yes, after he sliced it, Kenshin says, "Don't make me repeat myself. Don't do anything too foolish. Leave now," he says. And the boss like, well, shit.
Yeah, they basically leave. Day is saved. Now, Kenshin, he ends up talking to the former students, essentially saying, like, hey, if you're not going to respect or do what's within your master's code, well, then you have no reason to be here. So forget ever being students of this dojo, essentially. And they run off. I thought it was nice of Karou to say, hey, you might want to take care of that wound you have, too. So, yeah, and essentially, Kenshin tells Karou, listen, it's all right. You just gotta be wary of, sometimes, some people might not get the teachings or the understandings that you may teach them. And there's nothing wrong with that. That just comes down to them as an individual, as a person, that they need to essentially be better at, which it's a real life thing. Sometimes people, you teach them something, they don't respect it, and they'll come crying your way asking for help. And then obviously you can just say back, well, you didn't take my advice the first time, so why help? So
yeah, that's actually more character development for Karou also, because as we see like 2 episodes ago, she's a pretty naive girl. She would believe any story that she would hear, and this goes to show again, like, she almost believed her former students, about their story. If Yahiko wasn't there, she probably would have been in a tougher situation. And speaking of Yahiko, now he's willingly accepting being trained under Karou.
Yes, after saying he wanted to be trained under Kenshin, but Kenshin politely declined, saying, "Oh, you don't need to know my style. My style is kind of outdated."
Mm-hmm. But as I said, this whole ugly hag incident—that's going to be the relationship from now on. Nothing personal, just some funny gig.
Yep. So that's kind of it. After the credits, we get a post-credit scene of the character that appears in next week's episode, in the 4th episode. He beats up those fools like easily, and he's like, "Geez, Louise, I hope I find somebody super strong to fight." I've already watched the 4th episode, but we'll cover that in the next episode review.
Yes, the next episode will cover this fighter for hire named Zanza. One of my more favorite characters of the series.
He seems like a playboy already after watching the 4th episode. I don't know if that's supposed to be his role too.
Well, it's for the comment section, but yeah.
Anyways, I know we're finished with our long-awaited episode 3 review of Rurouni Kenshin. I'm not gonna give a timetable when the 4th one comes out. We'll just get it out as fast as we potentially can. Hopefully, it doesn't take us 4 to 5 months.
Hopefully tomorrow. Just kidding.
I highly doubt tomorrow. This video is probably going up tonight, or not tonight, Tuesday night essentially. We're recording this Monday night, but Tuesday night is probably. So, yeah, I'll probably render it. I don't have to stay up till 11 to go pick up my dad from the airport. So.
Okay.
Anyways, any final thoughts?
That's it. Just we'll patiently wait for the episode 4 review.
Yep. Anyways, we'll catch you guys in the next video. So then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day or night watching this video. Until then, guys, stay safe. And, hey, hope you got an extra hour of sleep in because of daylight savings time.
Yeah, I was sweating that too this morning. Oh, geez.
Yeah. Anyways, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.